Welcome to the public expenditure. Today's topic is public expenditure. Welcome to my channel Vidya Mandir, and we shall go through the chapter public expenditure. यानी गवर्नमेंट कितना खर्च करता है लोगों के लिए, देश के लिए, ये होता है पब्लिक एक्सपेंडिचर. So you people see that public expenditure is the expenditure incurred by the public authorities of the nation. That it may be the central government, local government, or state government for the benefit of the people to achieve the maximum social advantage. Previously, the traditional belief is there public expenditure for the three purposes. First purpose, to maintain the state, then police, law and order, defense. These are the main objective of the public expenditure. Nowadays, there you see, due to increase in multi-purpose activities of the government activities are increasing day by day. And the production, distribution system, law and order, defense, education, health, sanitary measures of the nation is increasing day by day, so that the public expenditure is increasing. So public expenditure, that means the expenditure incurred by the public authorities for the development of the nation, that is known as public expenditure. It is useful to do the various work, multi-purpose work for the nation. Now come to the topic public expenditure. What is public expenditure? Expenditure incurred by the public authorities such as central government, state government or local government for the collective needs of the citizen. What is the collective needs of the citizen? Making of road, dam, canal, irrigation project, making of school, colleges, park, that is used public utility services that is supplied by the government. That public expenditure is incurred in the nation for the public utility services like making of road, that the colleges, school, universities, that's a public utility services, that's a collective needs of the citizen for the clearance of the pollution, that all sorts of works done by the government, that is known as, and that's a public expenditure incurred, that is giving benefit to the citizen of the nation. The main aim of the public expenditure is social justice, police and arms. That's a traditional view. According to the traditional economics, the public justice, what is social justice? The bring equality in the society, to give security to the people, supply food material, that's every people should get the food material, then give employment to the people, remove the poverty out of the society, that is the social justice. And then the arm and police, the main aim of the police or main work of the police is to give a secure life to the people. Arms, making of arms to make the defense strong, so that economy will be secured from all the sides. And next one, public expenditure is incurred for the development of the education, health, defense, irrigation, all sorts of work, that developmental work that is maintained by the public expenditure, like development of education, health care measures, sanitary measures, defense, law and order. They are incurred public expenditure. Government spend a lot of amount, huge amount, to support all sorts of expenses like defense expenses. And then you see the healthcare measures, education, development of education, development of irrigation, etc. Public expenditure is classified into two groups: current public expenditure and capital public expenditure. It is classified into two groups. First one is current public expenditure, and second one is your capital public expenditure. In the present era, public expenditure due to increase in economic activities, increase in production, and increase in distribution system of the nation, production of the nation. Then you see increase in economic activities of the nation. There is a growing of MNC, growing of a lot of companies to produce goods and services in the nation. The public expenditure is increasing day by day to grow the two type of infrastructure. One is your social infrastructure, another one is your economic infrastructure. Economic infrastructure, development of the road, canal, bridge, dam and buildings, those are the railway lines, that is the economic infrastructure. And social infrastructure is the education and health. Government having the huge amount of public expenditure for this purpose, for the distribution purpose, production purpose. Now we see there are two type of expenditure actually. private expenditure and public expenditure. The expenditure incurred by the individual, a private party, that is known as your private expenditure. The expenditure incurred by the government or public authority, that is known as public expenditure. So you see that there are two type of expenditure, public expenditure and private expenditure. That's why both the expenditure is to, main aim is to earn the profit. That you see that economic infrastructure, government expenditure on economic infrastructure provide direct return to the government, whereas the main aim of the private expenditure is to earn the profit. So you see what may be the dissimilarities between the private expenditure and public expenditure. Public expenditure is more elastic than the private expenditure. That means according to the requirement of the nation, the expenditure may increase or decrease. And unlimited liabilities are there, unlimited resources are there for the public or for the government. Government having unlimited liabilities, unlimited resources, that the government expenditure or public expenditure is elastic. It may increase, may decrease according to requirement of the nation. There may be unforeseen contingency like the cyclone, flood or earthquake. At the time, government has to increase the public expenditure. At the present situation, there is the corona, there are healthcare measures. Government is giving a lot of allotment for this one. And then the private expenditure, there is limited income, the private party having limited income, so their expenditure is limited to one. Second one, the public expenditure is based on the social welfare of the people, social welfare, social benefit. Education, health is the social benefit. Sanitary measures is the social benefit, that collective benefit of the citizen, that is out of the public expenditure, and personal benefit out of the private expenditure. Next one, public expenditure is out of the state revenue, whereas private expenditure is from the personal income. Income of the private party, income of personal income, that is private expenditure is made, and public expenditure is made out of the state revenue. Let us come that you see that public expenditure remove the imperfection of the market, that reduce the inequality in the society, whereas at the end bring the economic stability, commercial activities that develop, economic stability that come in the nation due to public expenditure. Now we shall discuss the canon of public expenditure. The various canon are there in the case of public expenditure. Let us discuss. First canon, canon of benefit. The benefit is going to the pocket of almost all the people. Government is trying such type of expenditure. That is a food security scheme in India, that almost 80 crores people are getting the benefit out of it. The making of roads, the making of canal, the making of dam, the making of irrigation project, the making of electricity supply, that almost all the people are getting benefit out of it. Social, maximum social advantage, that contribution should be minimum and advantage should be maximum. That canon of benefit, the expenditure, government should incur such expenditure so that most of the people, most of the section of the society will get that benefit. And canon of economy, the public expenditures what spending should be economical, not should be costly. That's the canon of economy. Why we see that canon of economy, that should not be extravagant, that because that it is really difficult to manage a nation. Why? If you are taking more loans from the external loans from the other nation of the world and having huge expenditure, that will create problem in the near future. The expenditure should be productive one and that should be economical one. That canon of sanction, every public authorities have a certain limitation. They cannot spend the money for a large amount, that need the sanction of the government, that need the sanction of the government. Government should sanction that if the particular purpose, if there is extension of the project, that the sanction of the government is necessary one for the public expenditure. Then canon of surplus. There we see three type of budget in the nation: balanced budget, deficit budget and surplus budget. Balanced budget is very useful but not make the development of the nation. Nowadays most of the nation are going through the deficit budget. Deficit budget is very useful. So deficit budget incur more expenditure for the development of the nation. So during the period of inflation, what do we see? We go through the deficit, we go through the surplus budget, whereas in the period of deflation, we are going through the deficit budget for the economic development. So there is excess expenditure in the case of deficit budget, and in the case of surplus budget there is reduction in expenditure, public expenditure. Next you see the canon of elasticity. The expenditure should be elastic one. According to requirement of the nation, the expenditure should increase or expenditure should decrease. So according to requirement of the people, we increase or decrease the expenditure. That's the canon of elasticity. Next one, canon of productivity. The expenditure should be productive. That government should use that money, that expenditure in the productive channel, in the right channel that provide return to the nation in the near future. That suppose that the creation of human capital, suppose that the development of infrastructure, development of plant, factory, railway sector that provide return to the government. Canon of equitable distribution that bring the equality in the society, that equally distribute the resources in the society. That's a very important one. That's the removal of difference between rich and poor, so that poor get more benefit as compared to the rich. That should be done. Canon of certainty, there must be certain, public expenditure is certain, guarantee is there for the grassroots level to the top level, for the government is spending, that should be certain one, that expenditure come to the economy. So you people understand now that what is public expenditure, and the difference with their types of public expenditure, their type of public expenditure. There is the current public expenditure and capital public expenditure. Again we see that there are difference, or what is the difference between public expenditure and private expenditure, how those are useful. Now another thing, the canon of public expenditure. So you people understand this properly. This much for today.